When can you have a firearm inside of a bar? Is it okay to sit in the patio area and have a gun of a bar? We're going to answer these questions and more right now. What's up, guys? Ryan here with Tampa Carry. I just had a woman leave my concealed carry class. She was a Florida State prosecutor, which was awesome. I love it when I have prosecutors in my courses or, attorneys, smart people, because it's a huge, I love it when everybody's there, even the dumb ones. But so I love it because I'm able to ask a lot of questions and just kind of build on the knowledge, right? So I asked her, what could you teach me? What's the craziest case you ever had to work as a Florida State prosecutor? And she said, you know what? I had this one guy. So he had his firearm concealed. He went to a bar. So this is a real bar. And he was sitting in the patio area, and somebody saw his gun, or believed maybe he was printing, maybe the gun accidentally showed, who knows. Somebody saw the gun and the police got called. This man was arrested because he violated this law. So Florida Statute 790.06, subsection 12, subsection A, subsection 12. We are prohibited from carrying a firearm in any portion of an establishment licensed to dispense alcoholic beverages for consumption on the premises, which portion of the establishment is primarily devoted to such purpose. So this guy was arrested for having a firearm at a bar where the primary purpose is a consumption of alcohol. Now, he argued, she said this was a big legal battle. The man that got arrested, his attorney said, because he's sitting in the patio, he's allowed to have a gun because that's not the primary purpose. It seems really dumb to me, to be honest. It seems really stupid. So when you walk into a bar, what is the primary purpose of being at a bar? It's alcohol, right? It's drinking and consuming alcohol and having fun. So even if they sell food, even if there's pool tables, whatever, it kind of helps to look at it based off of revenue. So how is this business making the vast majority of their money? They're making it from selling alcohol. Let's say we're at a restaurant like Applebee's. Applebee's has two pretty distinct sections of the restaurant. They have the bar in the middle, and what's the primary purpose of sitting at that bar? To consume alcohol. So in my opinion, we would not be legally allowed to possess a gun while sitting at the bar, or even while we were walking through that bar area. Because again, Florida law says any portion of an establishment licensed to dispense alcoholic beverages for consumption on the premises, which portion of the establishment is primarily devoted to that purpose. So it doesn't say anything about you have to be sitting at the bar. It just says that entire area, right? So even if that hostess, when you go to get your table, if she wants you to follow her and walk through that bar section, we cannot do that. You have to walk around the outside perimeter. So the outside perimeter, which is booths and tables and stuff, what's the primary purpose of being there? It's food, right? Now let me ask you a trick question. Could we sit at the bar if we only ordered food? The answer is no. Because again, the primary purpose is alcohol. Even if we're not consuming it, that's the primary purpose of being in that general area. What's the primary purpose of being in the booth? The primary purpose, the far outside booth, is eating. Now, are we allowed to sit at that booth and consume alcohol? Yes, we are, because America is great. So it sounds like this story she was sharing with me, this guy he was probably trying to get away with it. He got caught, he got arrested, and now him and his legal team are just scurrying to try to find any little loophole they can to try to get away with this. But the guy ended up getting convicted of a misdemeanor, and it could have all been avoided. Just because you can get away with it a few times doesn't mean we should necessarily do it. If you really want to carry your gun because you're concerned about something happening, then you probably need to avoid those prohibited places like a bar or the patio area with that gun, because it is a big deal and people are going to freak out. So let me know what you guys think about this down in those comments down below. If you haven't picked up a brand new copy of my book, Florida Concealed Carry Law, make sure you guys do it. What did I say? So leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. That's an important one. Subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up, And until next time, guys, keep training and stay safe.